Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. My hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a contributor here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated people just like you. Welcome to the broadcast. I am so pleased that you have joined us today, beloved. Just a little bit of housekeeping as you come in. I know, but I've got to make sure that I'm getting myself together for tomorrow's amazing 2-hour intensive wealth webinar. I'm going to talk about it in just a moment, but just a little bit of housekeeping as we get ready to get started. As you come in, please come in giving us the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. Text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. Also, I want you to know about this amazing event, the one I just mentioned, tomorrow, Saturday, February 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Sisters, I made it so that you're able to participate on a weekend. The secret cash, the secret money in your womb, the secret money in your womb, the secret money in your womb, 2-hour intensive. I want you to know that the way that men and women manifest is different, right? And the answer and our secrets are right in our bodies. And I want to talk about how to access that based on knowledge and information that I received from some of our ancestors and some of our elders, knowledge left by our ancestors, but wisdom imparted to us by our elders. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. Shout out to our brothers. I've been saying, brothers, to pay for your wife, pay for your daughter, pay for your stepdaughter, pray for your daughter-in-law, pray for your niece, pray for the girls in the Girl Scout group and stuff. And boy, have you stepped up, and we thank you so much. Shout out to our the Vicki Dillard fan club. They have raised, some of the brothers have been donating to donate for a few women to attend. So if you are interested in that and would like to attend my event tomorrow about the secret money in your womb, I want you to reach out to us on Instagram at the Vicki Dillard fan page, the Vicki Dillard fan page. That's all you need to put in, the Vicki Dillard fan page, and comment on the post. Meanwhile, if you want to join and attend, those of you, 2 ways. If you join my weekly mastermind at clubvicky.com, you can get automatic access for $1. Because right now I got a special going on for my weekly mastermind for $1. For $1, you get automatic access for the first 30 days. Otherwise, you can go to flynubianmastermind.com and get the direct link to attend. So there's 2 ways. If you go to clubvicky.com, join my weekly mastermind. We got a special for $1 for the first 30 days. You get automatic access. That's clubvicky.com, clubvicky.com. Or go to flynubianmastermind.com to get the direct link, flynubianmastermind.com. Thank you so very much. Now, I want to get right on into our topic today. Give me just a second to pull this up because I want you to really pay attention to something here. Now, I am discussing the recent representations by 2 different actresses of Aretha Franklin. I'm not sure how many of you all have heard about it, but this is going to be an interesting war briefing today, right? Now, Cynthia Erivo, I'm getting ready to show you her picture in just a moment. I was inviting some of our other friends to join us. Cynthia Erivo is a Black actress, but she's a British Black actress. And she's the one that played Harriet Tubman in the recent movie Harriet. Now, there was a lot of controversy concerning her playing Harriet Tubman. I don't know how many of you all remember that, right? And so I want to show you the post that I just barely, put up because, like I said, I was going early today. And it's so fascinating, a couple of the responses that I received, and I want to share with you what a couple of the responses were in case you happen to be one of those unfortunate people that believe the same. Now watch this. And of course, I always say that in love. Now watch this. So I put up, I'm pulling this up right now. So I pulled up this. This is what I posted just a little bit ago. That's Jennifer Hudson and that's Cynthia Erivo. But that's Cynthia Erivo portraying Aretha Franklin, right? So there's like this movie biopic thing that's out that one of them's playing and the other with this upcoming movie, right? So that's Cynthia Erivo allegedly looking like Aretha Franklin right there. Somebody talk black to me. Right? So that's what I put up just a little bit ago. And what I said was, excuse me, this is important and hilarious. Watch this. What I said was, why no one, the real reason no one wants Cynthia Erivo as Aretha Franklin. Y'all see that? So I posted, the real reason no one wants Cynthia Erivo as Aretha Franklin. Now, when I posted that, and again, I just barely posted that, right? Somebody responded and said, lies. I said, okay, with a straight face. Somebody responded and said lies to my post on my personal channels. I said, okay. And I just happened to look at just a couple of responses because a lot of times when I'm getting ready and I'm posting, I don't really have a whole lot of time to look through a lot of comments right when I post. So they said, oh, lies. And then I was like, okay. So I looked at what else they said. And they said, I want to see her play it. Those are lies. Everybody is not, in other words, everybody is not upset that she's playing Aretha Franklin. I want her to play Aretha. As a matter of fact, let me just show you this real quick. And as I'm doing that, family, as you come in, giving us the thumbs up. Be sure to like and share. Let everybody know that the Vicky Show is on early today. We're doing a very brief war briefing. Like I said, I'm getting ready for my exciting 2-hour mastermind tomorrow. Ladies, you don't want to miss this. This is about getting extra money and resources into your hands. This is about understanding that we manifest differently than men. This is about understanding that there is a spiritual thing that you can do to have an effect on your natural outcomes. I'm a living witness as someone that is medically disabled. I want to share with you some of my testimony, but I want to impart some wisdom from some of our ancestors that was left, as well as some of our elders. Are you hearing me today? Thank you so much. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Vicky, you're looking really trim lately. I know, beloved, it's just medical stuff going on, but thank you. Just keep me in prayer. I'm good. I'm taking a holistic and healthy steps, but I'm going to get it together, okay? Thank you so much. Now watch this. So I said, I'm going to pull it up because I'm going to see if I can find this. I want y'all to see this. So as soon as I posted that, right? As soon as I posted, why no one wants Cynthia Erivo, watch this. Let me just read you one of the comments. Lies. Child, people are hilarious on my post. Lies. Here it is. Watch this. By the way, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillon Family. Just so you know, I ain't lying. Here's one. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. So the sister, I won't read her whole name. Her name's I'm just going to call her Miss J because I don't want to put her out there, even though she made a public comment. She says, lies. I want to see Cynthia Erivo as Aretha. I love her. She's phenomenal. Jennifer Hudson is phenomenal too. I love her too. They are both doing a wonderful job playing Aretha. Somebody else used, I think, a similar phrase, lies, that they want to see her too. When I said nobody, let me be clear. Let me bring clarity to my post. When I said the real reason no one wants Cynthia Erivo as Aretha Franklin, I should say no one that matters. God damn it. I forgot to put that most important phrase in there. Are y'all hearing me today? So I should have put not why no one or why nobody wants Cynthia Erivo. I should have put why nobody that matters. Why nobody that matters. Why am I saying that? Because the Black grassroots has made it abundantly clear where we stand, and more importantly, Aretha Franklin. Somebody say Aretha Franklin. May she rest in power. Our sister's deceased now. And let me just go ahead and throw some shade in it while I'm just in it. That's the funeral that Minister Louis Farrakhan went to. And so did Reverend Al Sharpton. And so did Reverend Jesse Jackson. That's the one where I showed you the picture of Reverend Al Sharpton when they were standing up. Reverend Al Sharpton he was the one that he had to sit next to Minister Farrakhan. So he made sure to keep his distance. And then after that, y'all remember, even when they sat down, Al Sharpton sat to the edge directly across from Minister Farrakhan with his legs closed, holding, no exaggeration. And it's fine, but holding the hands of Reverend Al Sharpton. I'm so silly, I can't stop laughing. But holding the hands of Reverend Jesse Jackson. And on the other side of Reverend Jesse Jackson was former President Bill Clinton. So you had Reverend Al Sharpton and Reverend Jesse Jackson willing to be closer to the white supremacists that signed the bill to throw our mamas and daddies away with the 1994 crime bill. Never forget, it was a Democratic president that signed that, and a Democratic Joe Biden that was the mastermind behind it. They felt more comfortable, y'all. Are y'all hearing me? At our dear sister's funeral. Yes, they did. They felt more comfortable standing closer to a white supremacist than they did a black man who's done nothing but love on and appreciate black people. In case you think I'm exaggerating, y'all know I don't play. Look at this picture. Look at this picture, family. Y'all see that? Full screen. Look at that. Look. Look at Al Sharpton sitting down in the corner to make sure that his MSNBC network, where he's probably making now about close to $1 million in unjustified salary, y'all see that? I lie not. I lie not, but that's not the only one. In case y'all say, well, Vicky, that just might have been his position right there when he was sitting down and he was just getting comfortable and just crossed his legs. No, baby. When they were standing up too, this is a different picture. When they were standing up, look at Al Sharpton. This is our dear sister Aretha Franklin's funeral, y'all. It wasn't just when he was sitting down in case you was thinking, oh, well, that was just his position right there. No, baby, it's actually not. It's intentional. I'm showing you different pictures. This is how this is your old, dead, useless civil rights leaders on this side. They feel more comfortable standing next to him than they do Minister Farrakhan. Are y'all hearing me today? That was at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Now, the beauty of Minister Farrakhan being at Aretha Franklin's funeral, remember the press went crazy, said, what is he doing? What is Minister Farrakhan doing at Aretha Franklin? Fool, Aretha Franklin's family and them wanted Minister Farrakhan there. They weren't punked out like that, like some of y'all. Are y'all hearing me today? But that's a side note. Vicky, get on into your topic because you got to do a brief war briefing today. I know I'm early today, family, so tell everybody that you know at the bottom of the screen there's a share button. Make sure that you copy the share button. If you copy the share button, you can paste it on your social media platforms to let everybody know that Vicky is live. I don't care if you got 3 people following you. You don't know whose live may be changed, blessed, who may see it. And I'm always of the belief that the right people at the right time will hear the broadcast. Are you hearing me today? Now, while you're giving us the thumbs up, liking, and sharing, I'm pulling up this article. Watch this, y'all. This piece is about our laughs. And it says, Jennifer Hudson shades actress Cynthia Erivo's portrayal of Aretha Franklin. Calls her little TV series nothing because it's not a film. Now, y'all know the headlines can be very salacious, right? Sometimes headlines are done in a way to get your attention. And when it gets your attention and you tune in, you find out that it's not even about what you read. So y'all know I'm going to do my research. You know I'm going to do the best I can to find out as much information as possible so that I'm giving the proper context. And then I put my 2 cents. So when I was reading this, thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch this. It says, actress Jennifer Hudson is highly anticipated. Hold on. Yes. Actress Jennifer Hudson is highly anticipated to be an awards consideration for her upcoming portrayal of the icon Aretha Franklin's and MGM's Respect. Right? Thank you, Lisa. Y'all say some of the sweetest things. You truly look more beautiful, Queen. Thank you for your kind words. And I bless your gift 1,000-fold. It says, actress Jennifer Hudson is highly anticipated to be an awards consideration for her upcoming portrayal of the icon Aretha Franklin and MGM's Respect. The singer and Oscar-winning actress was personally selected by Aretha Franklin to play her in an official capacity. It says it's becoming clear which one the Queen of Soul gave blessing to. Hudson told Entertainment Weekly about the moment that Aretha anointed her for the role. Y'all remember when she did that? That was a little bit ago when she said, excuse me. I beg your pardon. This was a little bit ago when Jennifer Hudson, that is, excuse me, told Entertainment Weekly about the moment that Aretha herself anointed her for the role. Watch this. This is a quote. Y'all know I got medical stuff going on for those of you that don't know. So that's the reason why I'm drinking this warm liquid supplement. So watch this. It says, we met in New York. Now, this is Jennifer Hudson telling them about Aretha Franklin asking her to play her, right? We met in New York, and one of the first things she said to me was, "You're going to win another Oscar for playing me, right?" said Hudson. This moment was only more powerful now that Aretha passed at the age of 76 and will no longer be here to see Hudson's turn at the microphone. There's a competing project, however, that's also drawing attention. Genius, Aretha. That's the name of that other project that Cynthia Erivo is a part of, right? It says, there's a competing project, however, that's also drawing attention. Genius, Aretha, in which British actress Cynthia Erivo will be at the helm of the inimitable singer. While Hudson's movie is a film feature. So Jennifer's movie is the feature, is a movie, right? The film. Erivo's project, excuse me. Erivo's project is a television movie that will air on National Geographic. Somebody say National Geographic. Somebody say National Geographic. Now, during her interview, y'all listen. Now, this is Jennifer Hudson. During her interview, Hudson was asked about her thoughts on the series, and some fans noticed a bit of shade while others observed a well-thought answer being given. Hudson paused before offering, "I know Aretha was adamant that her life be a film. If it's not a film, it's nothing." Now, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but what normally airs on National Geographic? I'm asking y'all. I'm for real. Jennifer Hudson's movie is about to be in the movie theaters, a film. Little Cynthia Erivo, little TV movie is about to air on National Geographic. I'm not going to even say what y'all put in the chat. Woo! Now I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm not even gonna respond. I just asked y'all the questions. Vicky's gonna keep it because I don't want, because we're gonna show respect. I'm just saying, National Geographic, that ain't the place that most people gonna be looking for a movie. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Now I'm sure National Geographic, it sounds like they trying to venture out and stuff. Sounds like National Geographic don't want to be just known for just animals and stuff. I understand that you want to grow, but for right now, something on the level of Aretha Franklin, the queen herself, I'm just saying, to display the Cynthia Erivo on the animal show. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, is that prophetic? Does that give us some insight and some stuff? That's all I'm saying. Is it strange? Is it just me? I mean. It's strange that show would be, on National Geographic like that. But I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. Watch this. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Y'all play too much. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch this. Get back to the article, Vicky. Watch this. I'm going to say that part again. What did Jennifer say? It says that she paused so she could speak thoughtfully. She says, "I know that Aretha was adamant that her life be a film. If it's not a film, it's nothing." Now, I don't believe that Jennifer was trying to be intentionally ugly to little Cynthia. I think her point was that if the queen of soul, who rocked the world of Black folk in America and frankly folk all over the world, if this woman who was a servant, who was a philanthropist, who did amazing things during some of the most difficult times in the nation's history. Some of you may or may not know there were even private things that they said that Aretha Franklin was responsible for funding? Thank you, C. Thomas, for your gift. She said, you're amazing. Thank you. I bless your gift 1,000-fold, beloved. Watch this. If the Queen of Soul, who was a trailblazer with a whole bunch of other copycats, died today. I always like to put that quote out there. I put that quote out there about some stuff that I did some time ago when I said, honey, when you an original, get ready to be copied. Somebody talk black to me. When you are an original, get ready for the Xerox machines to just come pop it. Do they even use Xerox nowadays anymore? But just get ready for that. Kate J said, Vicky on early. Yes, beloved, I know I'm on early today, so make sure that you like and share. I'm doing a brief war briefing because I need to get my body physically rested up and prep for tomorrow. I'm doing my 2-hour special. Remember, all my ladies, I need every woman to be there. You all hurry up and sign up. You have less than 24 hours, only a few hours away. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be talking about the secret money in your womb. The secret money in your womb. Every lady needs to be there. Sis, you don't want to miss this. These insights will, I believe, change the trajectory of your very life to bring about spiritual and natural increase. Are you all hearing me? 2 ways you can join. If you go to flynubianmastermind.com, sign up there. Or if you join my weekly mastermind for $1 for the first 30 days at clubvicky.com, you'll get free access. 2 ways. flynubianmastermind.com. You can remember what that is because it's a mastermind course. Flynubian Mastermind. If you want to go get the link just for the 2-hour wealth conference tomorrow. If you join my weekly mastermind and you've been waiting to join my weekly mastermind, it's only $1 for the first 30 days. Sign up at clubvicky.com and you will get automatic access. Somebody put clubvicky.com in the chat for me and put the word DOT. Don't put the dot because if you're not a moderator, sometimes YouTube can be funny. Or put Flynubian Mastermind in the chat so you'll remember, okay? So anyway, that's why I'm on early, beloved. Now let me get back to this. Watch this. Jennifer Hudson emphasized how Aretha chose her directly for the role. She says, I'm just honored that she picked me to play her. I mean, who can say that? And again, I would have never done it without her wishes. Wow. That's why some folks thought it was shade. I don't think that we should characterize. Thank you all for putting that website in there, Tasha and Nancy. Clubvicky.com. Join my weekly mastermind for $1, and you can automatically get into my 2-hour course that I'm doing tomorrow free. I'm going to be talking about the secret money in your womb. You don't want to miss this. Or go to flynubianmastermind.com. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. It says that Jennifer Hudson again says, I'm just honored that she picked me to play her. Watch what Jennifer says. Watch what Jennifer says. She said, I mean, who can say that? And again, I would never have done it without her wishes. Why am I emphasizing that? Some folk have intentionally mischaracterized some of us that have objected to the likes of the Cynthia Erivos playing such legendary and iconic Black heroes that are particular to the United States of America. Folk like Harriet Tubman and folk like Aretha Franklin. That's Cynthia. This Jennifer. We are not objecting simply because Cynthia Erivo is a British American. See, some of you like to say, well, we all Black and the only thing that matters is that we Black. No, baby. No, and some no. Now, it's interesting that Aretha Franklin's, one of the songs that she's known for is Respect, right? R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. We know that, right? We're precisely the notion of R-E-S-P-E-C-T, that whole idea of respect is exactly what Black folk in America, foundational Black Americans, Native Black Americans, descendants of American slaves, this is exactly what we're asking for, is respect. What do you mean respect? Why is it that we need a British Black woman to play one of us when there's a whole lot of us here, number one? Number two, you know full well the historical racism that we've experienced being intentionally and strategically shut out in Hollywood and in arts and entertainment. Are y'all hearing me today? So my question to you is, from you traveling over from Britain, being a British actress, Black actress, how do you feel comfortable knowing our history in this country, knowing that we need knowing that those roles should be ours anyway, and there's a lack of representation, there's lots of discrimination? We're trying to see, how do you even feel comfortable playing the role? How do you even feel comfortable butting in line like that? We barely have enough roles here in America. So what I'm trying to see is, how did you make it make sense in your own mind? But not just that. Not just that. Someone just asked, are foundational Blacks portraying Black British? Let me help you understand something. Let me help you understand something with that little trick question. And it is a trick question. You may not think it's a trick question, but I'm saying it's a trick question because sometimes that's out there. Because they'll say, well, so-and-so played that African king. Let me help you understand something. The situation in America is unlike any other place on the planet. When we look at the longevity of our oppressive conditions and what you see happening right now with how America, the most powerful nation on the planet, the richest nation on the planet, is fulfilling prophecy, because she's labeled under a number of names in scripture. One of the names she's labeled as is Mystery Babylon, and Babylon the Great has fallen. Nobody, no country, nowhere is dealing with the type of unique oppression from the greatest white supremacist beast on the globe for nearly 500 years. And coming here to specifically take roles while we're in the face of fighting our open enemy, watch this, still on the battlefield. We didn't flee to no other country. We didn't abandon America. We still going head to head. Somebody talk black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's so what if some of us play other countries and other Africans and other people? We're dealing with the type of beast and a longevity of oppression that none other is. Don't get that twisted. And besides, we are the trailblazers, even to the world. We're setting a unique precedent and fighting and standing and battling in a way that nobody else is. It's a false comparison, in other words. And yes, other nations have issues, but for the slow, somebody put turtles in the chat. This is the place for intelligent black people. So if you get offended, I'm going to help you get smarter and you're going to be all right tomorrow. And really, you might be all right in about 5 minutes. Do other nations have issues? Of course, other nations have been colonized, but intelligent people understand what I said a minute ago. What did I say a minute ago? I said nobody is dealing with 466 years of the type of oppression on the same battlefield with the greatest, most vociferous, most beastly beast on the planet. In other words, what other countries are dealing with the white supremacy is true. It's difficult. But there is a greater level of intensity and battling that we are dealing with that others are not. And because we are the trailblazers, as Black Americans go, so does our Black brothers and sisters in the diaspora. I love folk in the diaspora. Some of my fans are from around the world. I respect my people around the world. I'm on another network that reaches a whole bunch of folk around the world. So don't come to me with that little small town nothingness. But that ain't all. Cynthia Erivo. I said that ain't all. The other issue we have with Cynthia Erivo, and this is the big question. What's the big question, Vicky? With this British actress, Cynthia Erivo, that's come to our country to play some of the most iconic back-to-back heroes. They keep picking her. Y'all ain't catching it. They're not just, they keep picking this same woman to play some of our best, most well-known, most powerful, most influential heroes. Not a one-off. Where are you going with this? The question is, who sent them? Y'all better listen to me today. Our issue with some of these foreign Black actors that are playing iconic roles, particular to descendants of American slaves and foundational Black Americans and Black natives, is this. Who sent you? God today. Excuse me. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I said some of our issue with some of these foreign actors is we want to know who sent you. What do you mean, who sent you? Let me help you understand something. What we have found over and over and over again, not just with some of our brothers and sisters, Black brothers and sisters that come from the continent and from the Caribbean. What we find is we're seeing a whole lot of foreign shucking and jiving bones and biscuits that come to this country, and some of y'all shake. What's that knucklehead's name? Who's trying to get rid of? I got the article because actually I was going to talk about it the other day, but I chose not to because someone else was covering it. What's his name? It was a knucklehead from another country coming here talking about he want to get rid of Black history because it's offensive to him. Watch this. Let me just find it real quick. Thumbs up, family, while I'm pulling this up. Watch this. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing, beloved. My name is Vicky Dillard, and I'm doing the Vicky Show early today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Somebody just put his name in the chat. Austin Chang. Thank you. Watch this. Yes. Okay. This is his funny looking self. Watch this. Candidate for Michigan governor wants to end Black History Month. Watch this. He says we don't need to have multiple history months for the Black History Month or any other history month for that matter. All that should matter is the American History Month because that's what binds us together, said Austin Chang. Chang has no background in politics, but says getting rid of individual history months is what Michigan needs. We must first understand that we're Americans. That's the first thing that binds us together. If we have to return to our individual groups where we come from, then it's absolutely polarizing. Nothing is going to be done. Nothing is going to be done. No, absolutely not. I think they're being fooled by candidates that have come up before and have lied. Now, Austin Chang stands by his statement. I guarantee I'm going to go through with it, said Chang. Come to find out, he's not even a foundational Black American based on some of the reports that I've seen from Black media. But you're going to bring your funny looking self over here. You're going to bring your funny looking self over here. Pull up his picture. Look at him. This picture is blurry, which it should be, because there's really no reason to gaze upon that, because he's sitting there with his family right there. That's him. This is the kind of stuff we're talking about. You coming to America, and this is the problem. Like I said, this is not just with actresses, British actresses, foreign black actresses. We're talking about how some of you all come here, you shake your fingers in our face, then you look at black folk and you tell us the reason you guys are losers is because you're not leveling up like us. You just not working hard like us. You're not smart enough like us. This is the problem that we have with some of our black brothers and sisters coming from the diaspora to America, is that you come here to the country to shake your fingers in our face, you dog us out, and then you collaborate with our open enemies. Somebody talk black to me. Then some folks say, well, y'all got coons and sambos in your own country. Yes, and we deal with ours in this country. We don't become one after you convert and get your visa to America. What we look like going to Africa, one of the 54 countries in Africa, and then go over there and turn around and start samboing and shucking and jiving. Our question to you is, how you gonna come from a foreign place and shuck and jive? We stayed here in our country to fight this beast. And we handle ours. But you don't look cute sitting there saying, but y'all got sambos in your country. Fool, we didn't leave our country to go to another country to become one, though. You converted into one. God today. You are an enemy to us because you start working with our open enemy. You show contempt and disrespect to us. I've heard stories after stories, and I'm not going to put the sister out there because I support her business. But because of her connections to her country, I'm not even going to say the country in Africa where she's from. She and I was talking, and we both specifically talked about the fact that, yes, they are literally told to stay away from black folk. They are literally told, because they're business owners and all this kind of stuff, basically that they are better than us. They call us all kind of names, Akadas and all kind of names in their different languages. And so we're calling you guys out on it. And then some of you try to turn around and play the victim and say, well, we all black. Now you being divisive. No, you being divisive working with Massa and Zaddy. Thumbs up, family. My name is Vicki Dillard. I'm doing the early Vicki show today. As you come in, please come in giving us a thumbs up. Be sure to like. Be sure to share. Text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live. Thumbs up. Be sure to follow me on Instagram too, family, at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. But the reason why I asked a few minutes ago was Cynthia Erivo, for those of you that are saying, well, she's a black woman, who cares? Watch this. People that say stuff like that are people that you can tell are not paying attention. They are not informed. So they think that we are as small-minded and as simple-minded and as uneducated and as low information as they. Ooh, I said a mouthful right there. People that come in to say, we all black. What's wrong with her playing it? That's a lie. We should all want her to see it. Ain't nothing wrong with her doing it. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all being divisive. People that say stuff like that prove that they're low information. They prove that they're not paying attention to what's actually happening to black people, and specifically the black grassroots. Naturally touring, giving them that work early, Queen. Yes, beloved. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. That's my sister. Indeed, sis. We on early today. Thumbs up. Well, what you saying, Vicki? What do you mean? Who sent her? What did I just say? Because I don't want y'all to miss this. I said one of the issues that we have with foreigners playing iconic black roles is we want to know who sent you. I said, we want to know who sent you. What you mean, who sent you? Watch this. Watch this. Cynthia Erivo, we gave her a lot of work over the years. Well, why, Vicki? Why would you give Cynthia Erivo so much work? Could it be Cynthia? That's another picture of her. I'm reading this article from BET from a couple of years ago. It says Twitter doesn't think Cynthia Erivo is fit to play Harriet Tubman for this shocking reason. Well, what shocking reason? Watch this. For one, this article is also talking about her buddy, Lovey. How many of y'all heard about that chick named Lovey? The BET article says there has been somewhat of a diaspora tug of war engulfing Twitter after Nigerian identifying user Lovey Ajayi, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, was dragged for taking unwarranted shots at Tevin Campbell. How many of y'all know that chick named Lovey? The article mentions Lovey before it mentions the story of Cynthia Erivo. Lovey, as it just mentioned, is a Nigerian author and personality. Nobody had any problems with Lovey's funny looking self until she started. This is her. Y'all see Lovey right there? She's an author. Wasn't nobody studying her until she started taking shots at Black Americans. Y'all see her? Once again, we Black folks, we always love everybody. We still love y'all. We're calling you out for working with the white supremacists. This is about you all coming over here undermining us. People around the world love them some Vicky. They'll tell you they back me because those are intelligent brothers and sisters that are part of the diaspora that understand exactly what I'm saying. Do you all know that I have Black Caribbeans DMing me, telling me on behalf of their country, they apologize for the Sambos that have come to this country to undermine us? Do you know I've had foreign Blacks message me and tell me that they understand exactly what I'm saying when I call out some of their people? What about Lovey? I didn't just bring up Lovey. I didn't even know this chick Lovey like that. You see her? This chick named Lovey, until I found out something that happened not too long ago. What happened, Vicky? Y'all know what happened. I didn't even fool with this chick named Lovey. I didn't troll Lovey. I trolled no one. I didn't deal with that chick named Lovey. I was dealing with her homegirl, Cynthia Erivo. So when I did a show some months back on Cynthia, guess what? Lovey blocked me on Instagram. Look. Lovey blocked me on Instagram. Y'all see that? I didn't even fool with that chick named Lovey like that. I was doing a show on her homegirl, but because she's best buddies with this Cynthia Erivo chick, I guess when she saw my post that I posted months and months ago on Cynthia, she blocked me. Why all of these little celebrities worried about Vicky? Vicky is over here in the corner trying to just love on the Black grassroots. Your CNN people be tripping with me. MSNBC, Black folk blocking me. Your Dr. Mark Lamont Hills, your little Uncle Rose and stuff. Y'all in the line of Meghan McCain, The View, Lily White, Meghan McCain from The View blocked me, and you Negroes doing the same thing. Kamala Harris's chief of staff on the campaign blocked me. You guys think about that. She blocked me after I exposed Susan Rice for threatening Snoop on Your Black World TV channel. And that video went viral. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views on that video I did a year ago. Don't even fool with. Lady, who are you anyway, Lovey? I don't even know you like that. But because I talked about her homegirl, she blocked me. Well, after that, I started giving Lovey to work. Shoot. You gonna get this work too, little girl. Somebody talk Black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. So Lovey, watch this. I'm going to get back to Cynthia in a minute. Lovey, who identifies as a Nigerian, who's best buddies with Cynthia Erivo, who is a British actress, right? Lovey ended up getting dragged on Black Twitter, and not just Black Twitter. Y'all know when we say Black Twitter, we mean on Black social media in general. Why? Why? Watch this. Because Lovey, look at this. Look at this. Y'all know I only bring receipts. Y'all see them tweets from Lovey? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Let everybody know the Vicky Show is on early today. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, like and share. Lovey said, what'd she say here? If you are an urban youth still in high school with a baby in Gucci shoes, you need your tubes forcibly tied. Clearly, you got the wrong priorities. That's Lovey, Cynthia Erivo's best girl. America celebrates Lovey and Cynthia Erivo. That's why I say, who sent y'all? Who made Lovey a best-selling author and start putting her on the speaking roster? Where did Cynthia Erivo come from to where they picking her for all the major top Black iconic roles? I said, who sent you? What else did Lovey's funny-looking self say? She said, my cousin's name was Dookie. Oh, Fungros, I don't know if she's trying to say Negroes, always come with a nickname that's ridiculous. She says, we're Nigerian. How'd we get hood? Lovey. That's a tweet from Lovey. Maybe that's why she blocked me, because she knew I was going to find the same information that I was busting her best friend on. She knew I would be finding the same information on her. Watch this. Lovey. I was at a ghetto funeral last year for my cousin who was a rapper, something, and got shot. Rip cuzzo, sigh. So many spray painted tees with his face. Y'all see that? Another one. If I were Gucci, I'd ban rappers from buying my S. They done made that brand real ghetto. Gucci ought to sue Gucci Mane. This lady who identifies as Nigerian coming over here talking mad noise about us, saying that we need to have our tubes forcibly tied. She said that Gucci Mane is making the lily white Gucci label ghetto, and how the white man Gucci, the white corporation Gucci, need to sue the Black man named Gucci Mane. Watch this. That's why she probably blocked me. Look at another tweet she put out. The government better owe me back like I owe my rent and give me my monies. I'm going to be an urban youth and go buy some gym shoes for no reason with it. LOL. Is that her making fun of us getting reparations? Listen to what she said. The government better owe me back like I owe my rent. Is she comparing the United States owing us for nearly 500 years of unmitigated, godless, wicked, wild, satanic hell they put us through? She's liking them owing us to she's saying, like I owe my rent and give me my money. I'm going to be an urban youth and go buy gym shoes for no reason with it. Sounds like she's talking about your reparations and how you going to use your reparations to buy gym shoes that you don't, buy gym shoes for no reason. Another tweet. It's so many, y'all. That's why that little funny looking girl blocked me. See, I don't play with these LOM members. I told you they dangerous. Black women, ghetto is if you're 21, your mama is 36, and your granny is 50, and you got a 6-year-old. It might be a problem, those things she's saying. But how you gonna leave your country, Lovey? How your mama and them, Lovey, gonna abandon their country to come to America? Y'all better listen to me, because most of the ones of y'all that come here, you come here because you are leaving your countries and you left in shambles. You talk about how terrible it was where you were from, because if it wasn't bad, you and your mama and your grandmama and them would still be back over there. What gets me is that you leave your countries in shambles. You come here giving us advice when you need to go back where you came from and try to fix it and see if that advice you gave us don't work for them. How does she feel comfortable making all of these anti-racist statements? And do you all know there are many, 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 many more? I just read you a few of them. Well, Vicky, what does that got to do with Cynthia Erivo? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let's go back to the article. Because remember, it was the article that brought up that chick named Lovey, right? This is a pattern. Thumbs up, thumbs up. You're going to leave your country in shambles. Come over here and give us advice that you didn't even use in the country where you came from. You left your country as a failure. You abandoned it. And then you want to come over here and talk crazy to us and say we need to get our tubes forcibly tied. And then you undermine our reparations efforts on behalf of racist white America. Do you see how these chicks are working with the white supremacists to undermine us? Anytime you come here from a foreign country and you make fun of us demanding that this government pay us for 500 years of hell and torture, for raping our mothers and aunties, for sodomizing our daddies and our uncles, for setting their bodies on fire, for lynching them, for raping them, for impregnating them, from stealing from them, traumatizing them, from starving them. When you come here and you make fun of our justice claim and you use the large platform that your white zaddy or your white mama gave you to undermine us, you don't get this work. I said, Cynthia Erivo, who sent you? Isn't that what I said? I said, who sent you, Cynthia? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch what the article goes on to say. It says after they talked about Lovey, the one that I just gave you this information on, it says now it appears as that narrative is continued as her close friend, Tony-winning actress Cynthia Erivo was announced to play African-American history icon Harriet Tubman on the big screen. Twitter isn't here for the casting choice for one significant reason. It has recently been reported that Erivo shared the same sentiments that Lovey did. I said, who sent you, Cynthia? Lovey, who came under fire after some old tweets of hers resurfaced, showcasing her disdain towards African Americans. Among her critiques of Black Americans included in her poking fun of Kwanzaa, claiming she is, quote, an elitist African. We're talking about Cynthia now, y'all. We're not talking about Lovey. We're talking about Cynthia, the one who they got playing Harriet and playing Aretha Franklin. Claiming she's a, quote, elitist African. And basically dubbing HBCUs, which y'all know means historically Black colleges and universities, as useless and garbage. Now, let me tell you something. Even if all that's true, what we're trying to say is you're not going to bring your funny looking self over here to say it. Are y'all hearing me? You're not saying it because you want them. You're not saying that HBCUs are a problem because they're controlled by white people. You're saying the opposite. You're dogging out HBCUs for white people's comfort. When we talk about the problems with HBCUs, we're saying that we're sick of white corporate control over those Black colleges and universities. When you are talking about it, you're doing it on behalf of your zaddy, honey. Somebody talk Black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Don't never get it twisted. The critique we who are foundational Black Americans have for our country and our people. Any critique that we tend to have always goes back to how the white supremacists is the puppet masters with those organizations and colleges, universities, and corporations. Every time we critique one of ours, it's because of their interconnection or they're working with our open enemy and undermining us. Somebody talk black to me. When y'all criticize us, it ain't never to expose our open enemies. That's the difference. And that's why you should just be quiet and just come to the country and be grateful. Thumbs up, like and share, family. Watch this. So Cynthia is undermining Black colleges and stuff, saying they're basically trash and stuff, saying she's an elitist African. Watch this. It says Erivo's involvement came into play when she publicly declared her support for Lovey by posting a link to the author's blog, which saw her seek to saw her seek to justify her blackness. This was the first straw that many saw where the Broadway star seemed to share vitriol for Black Americans. Are y'all hearing me? Watch this. Cynthia Erivo, y'all's little Harriet, y'all's little Aretha Franklin that's on National Geographic channel. Cynthia retweeted this tweet. This is so wrong. Somebody tweeted this. This is so wrong. Same people that will shout racism at a white man. That is a black man sitting here trying to go off on us. It's an African, looks like here. Watch this. This is so wrong, this African says. Some people that will shout racism at a white man, not realizing how damaged they are themselves. What fool? It's not new that some African Americans are jealous of Africans in the U.S. Example, this person here. This African that wrote that, y'all see the top? Cynthia Erivo, y'all's Harriet, retweeted that. I said, who sent you, Cynthia? Our problem with some of y'all is not even you directly. It's about who sent you. Y'all see that? I'm going to read it again. Y'all know all I do is receipts. It says, hold on, give me a second, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing, family. My name is Vicky Dillard. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard and follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky, would you? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing, family. Watch this. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And shout out to the V-Hive. Somebody said that one of our V-Hive members, Angel, is blocked. I don't know what the heck is going on, but we'll deal with that later. I don't have time to get into that, family. Thumbs up, like and share. We'll talk about it soon. Keep liking and sharing. Like and share. Let me hit this. Get back to this. Listen, listen, listen. What did I say? That African tweeted. This is so wrong. Same people that will shout racism at a white man, not realizing how damaged they are themselves. See, this is what's wrong with y'all. How you look coming to this country and you telling black people, those of us that call out white supremacists for being white supremacists, this fool sitting here saying that we don't realize how damaged the racists are themselves. Like that's our job, is to figure out their mental illness. You got an African out here tweeting that we are shouting racism to the racists, and we don't recognize how damaged the racist is. And then goes on to say this. Look, it's not new that some African Americans are jealous of Africans in the U.S. And Cynthia Erivo, let me make it as big as I can get it. Let me turn it this way. Cynthia Erivo retweeted that. Y'all see I made it real big? Cynthia Erivo retweeted that. Y'all's Harriet, y'all's Aretha Franklin, whose little movie, TV movie, is going on National Geographic. She retweeted that we don't understand that some of the racists are damaged themselves and that some of us are jealous of Africans. Y'all something else, boy. That's your Cynthia Erivo. Then she tweeted out love for Lovey. Remember the chick Lovey that I just exposed with all that anti-black tweeting that she did? Y'all see that? This Cynthia Erivo told us to go read her op-ed. Excuse me. Title about blackness, Africanness, and when it's enough. Girl, you ain't no authority in this country on that. Little girl, sit down. Speak for yourself. Y'all see that? Watch this. Y'all know all I do is receipts. Mickey Kendall. This was a thread that was going on saying she literally had a podcast with that title, but okay. Talking about old girl. Cynthia Erivo responds, a podcast that celebrates her heritage without insulting anyone else's. Don't feign ignorance. It's unbecoming. Your comment was purposely decisive and luck gave you people who you cannot see it. And luck, let me read it again. Your comment, this is Cynthia Erivo trying to check a black woman, a foundational black American, because the woman is calling out Lovey for her racism. And Cynthia, y'all's Harriet Tubman, and y'all's Aretha Franklin, who's being shown on National Geographic. She's trying to check this black woman and say a podcast that celebrates her heritage without insulting anyone else's. Don't feign ignorance. It's unbecoming. Your comment was purposely decisive. Excuse me, beloved family. You all, for those of you who don't know, I'm dealing with the medical situation. But this is good while it's pulling up suppressed things in my body. Watch this. She says, your comment, this is again Cynthia, your comment was purposely decisive and luck gave you people who cannot see it. And luck gave you people who cannot see it. Mickey, the black lady responded, you might want to take a look at her history with Black American culture because she said, because I didn't mock a thing. I invited her to participate in her culture and not disrespect mine. Come on today. She insulted a grieving man on the day an elder he has known for decades died for jokes. So here's Cynthia Erivo's funny looking self, sits there and tells us that Lovey has a podcast that celebrates her heritage without insulting anyone else's. And everything I read, y'all, from Lovey was disrespecting us. She was in here saying that if you had a child at a young age, you need to have your tubes forcibly tied. Didn't I just read that to you? Didn't I just read you a whole slew of tweets that Lovey wrote that was disrespectful to our culture? She wasn't celebrating her Nigerian culture, fool. Y'all think we stupid? That's why we keep giving y'all this work. And let me take a quick moment here for those of you that are just coming in. Again, my name is Vicki Dillard. I'm typically here 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated people just like you. Thank you for joining us today. I want you to know that tomorrow, in less than 24 hours, not even 24 hours, I'm preparing to talk to my sisters about an amazing topic, a most important topic called The secret money in your womb. The secret money in your womb. Yes, men and women are different and women manifest different. Let me impart to you the wisdom that I learned from some of our elders and ancestors about where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides. No, I didn't do that, did I? Where the money resides, sis. You don't want to miss this. And it's not where you think it is. I believe that if we come to the understanding of this, dear sister, the trajectory of our lives will be totally different if you implement what I say consistently. Join today. 2 ways you can join tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. This is on a Saturday. You can join. If you join my weekly mastermind for $1 at clubvicky.com, you get in for free. But if you don't want to join the clubvicky.com, getting for $1 for free, and get free access, go to flynubianmastermind.com. Shout out to it. Looks like we just got a moderator, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, for joining us. Looks like she's got one of the links in the chat. So go to flynubianmastermind.com. That's one way you can join. Flynubianmastermind.com. And 2, go to clubvicky.com. Clubvicky.com. Okay? By the way, dear family, we got some brothers, as I mentioned earlier, who was kind enough to sponsor some women. If you go to Vicky Dillard fan page on Instagram, you'll see a post that gives you instructions on if you would like to go and you can't afford it, on how you can attend for a specific number of people. Shout out to our brothers. That's why I always have the brothers' backs. Y'all can say what you want to, but the black men I know, the one that ride with Vicky, shoot, our brothers got it going on. They put up the money to ensure that certain sisters could attend my event tomorrow about the secret money in your womb. Again, go to Instagram under Vicky Dillard fan page, not my Instagram page, but the fan page, the Instagram is called Vicky Dillard fan page, and they'll give you instructions on what you need to do in order to get access to that. Okay, if you can't afford to go, only if you can't afford, sis. If you know that you don't have the money to attend, please go to Vicky Dillard fan page on Instagram for details. Okay. Thank you so very much. Okay. Now let me finish this. Watch this. After this black chick on Twitter named Mickey was calling out Cynthia Erivo's friend Lovey for her racism, Mickey said, all you had to do was eat your jollof and hush. Lord Jesus. She said, of all of the reasons to end up on the Summer Jam screen. Girl, no, she didn't throw that shade. Then somebody came in with a wipeout hate. And then Cynthia Erivo tried to retweet that. But the things that I just told you about Cynthia Erivo are very disrespectful. You can't find a white supremacist who would disrespect us in words more than the very language that Lovey and Cynthia Erivo did. But yet and still, with this long history of racism and black folks calling them out, you got white folks that gave her an award on Broadway. They trying to give her Emmys, Tonys, and all these other kinds of awards, right? And they keep pushing her out there as if she is worthy of our attention to play these iconic and legendary roles, when it's very clear that she has a strategic and an open hate and disrespect for black folk. And then this is the other thing. When I did my other show on Cynthia, I looked at a couple of interviews that she was in. Y'all know I do my homework when I come to you all. And when I did my research on her, I watched one of the interviews I watched of Cynthia Erivo after she played Harriet. And she was in like this college type of environment. And they were able to ask her questions. And someone asked Cynthia, they said, well, you know, what do we do about racism? See, this is the reason why they get there. Because they know that these different people that they got playing these iconic black roles that indicts America for her anti-black racism and torture and trauma. They know that those people are going to go on all kind of other shows to be the apologists for white America. They know that they're going to get all kinds of speaking gigs in connection to those roles that they're given. Now, all of a sudden, they're going to use you to speak on behalf of Black America. And they know the only thing you're going to say in you speaking for quote unquote Black America is you're going to be an apologist for white people. Watch this. white America, racist white America. Watch this. So Cynthia, during this particular interview, gonna say, the man said, well, what can we do? Basically, in so many words, to stop racism. What can we do to make things better? You know, because of racism and stuff in America and all this kind of stuff. This after she played Harriet. Look what her funny looking self said. Cynthia said with a straight face in the interview, in the college environment where these different people were able to ask her questions because of her role as Harriet. The white man asked her that. She said, just offer some help, like at the airport. She said that like when she at the airport. Y'all, I lie not. Look it up. Look it up. She said, Cynthia Erivo, she said, just to ask a black woman, for example, how was her day? This is what she suggested to combat white supremacy, racism. She's using an example, I think something about being in the airport or something. And I don't know, just asking about helping with the luggage or something. Thank you, Nikki, for your gift. Something dealing with the luggage or something. And just the fact that somebody either asked to help with the luggage or just wanted to know that she was okay, or that person. Y'all, it took everything in me not to destroy my own device that I was watching her on. The only reason I didn't throw my expensive phone and laptop away, because it was mine, and it would be foolish to destroy it over this nut. She told this white man in this college environment where they had film professionals and all that there. So what they do is they misconstrue folk like her as all of a sudden the voice for black folk. She told them just to ask if our day was okay. She told them that what's going to combat white supremacy, 500 years of hell, torture, sodomy, rape, the whip, being set on fire. What fixes that is asking me when I'm in the airport, how was your day? How was your day? Can you imagine a white supremacist coming up to me after listening to that nut in a COVID environment with a mask on? Somebody say in first class. In first class, seeing me, if I happen to travel again with a mask on, saying to be Vicky, thinking that by asking me how my day was, it's going to fix racism. Can you imagine what kind of response I'm going to have to a white supremacist that asks me what can they do, or to a white person that asks me, thinking that by asking me, because they don't listen to this, they don't listen to Cynthia Erivo, who's on the National Geographic channel. Cynthia Erivo, who's on National Geographic, she's telling you what combats racism. Just ask how the day was. Ask them, is there anything? Just ask how their day was. Can you imagine if one of them confused me? Thinking that they got the answer to white supremacy. Excuse me. I know. Let me ask that lady right there. And they thinking that that's finna fix white supremacy by asking me that. Cynthia, you're going to get a lot of people in trouble. And you're gonna throw a whole lot of white folks off because they really thinking they fixing something because this Negro who done played Harriet. They think you really Harriet, for real. They asking you advice like you for real, Harriet, I'm Moses. They think you Harriet because they asked you what you going to do about white supremacy. And you told them. Just ask how that day was. Girl, if you don't go sit your funny looking self down. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, like and share. Watch this. Nobody wants to see her play our iconic heroes. If you just came in, watch the whole show, because I don't want you saying and missing the point and thinking you know what our objections to this Cynthia lady playing our icons. There's a reason behind why we have issues with this. And notwithstanding all the racist things that she has said and the racist people she's associated herself with, what did I say the other big deal is? The other big issue is what, family? I wanted to know who sent you, right? Is that what I said? Isn't that what I said? One of the reasons why I said that, and I've used this article before when I was getting onto her for playing Harriet, is that look at who wrote this piece, this article on Cynthia Erivo. Look who wrote this. What does it say? Doesn't that say Forbes magazine? That says Forbes, right? Y'all see that? This is from Forbes, this piece. Y'all see that? The title of this piece from Lily White Forbes is "A Box Office Win for Harriet Shows Online Controversies Don't Matter." I'm going to say that again. The Lily White publication, that is Forbes, wrote a piece because this white writer who wrote this, and he is white, Scott Mendelson, he saw all of the controversy that we, the black media, the black grassroots, were generating, objecting to Cynthia. And white folk ran to Forbes to say, "A box office win for Harriet shows online controversies don't matter." You got this white publication that's trying to render the power and the objections of the black grassroots as being what? Not mattering. It doesn't matter. Since when you weighing in on what we talking about, fool? Y'all got to pay attention to your power. Since when is Lily White Forbes paying attention and putting their 2 cents in our business? He starts this piece talking about, first of all, Harry wasn't that big of a deal, like he playing, like he's suggesting in the headline. And he even really admits it in the body of this article. Listen. In a pleasant surprise this past weekend, Focus features Harriet open above expectations with 11.6 million. While it's tempting to discuss the notion that professional pundits often underestimate the appeal of movies featuring white women and minorities, at this point, it's merely a matter of expecting moviegoers to ignore the very things they claim to want while they binge the latest Netflix show while complaining that Hollywood only makes superhero movies. Casey Lemons' Harriet Tubman biopic, starring Cynthia Erivo, was actually structured like Captain America. I'm going to skip through some of this madness. It says, now he admits later on, now 11.6 million isn't a jaw-dropping number, and 5 to 10 years ago, I would have pegged a film like this for an easy $15 million launch. But the variables have changed. See, you admit that this is some foolishness, but he puts his 2 cents in anyway. I'm skipping. He says, it didn't matter that online hand-wringing offered blatantly false charges about the film. There were charges that, along with Erivo's single controversial tweet from 2013, the film climaxed with a white savior moment. He says that was false. That it implied a relationship between Harriet and her former owner. He said that was false. And that it aired in creating a fictional black bounty hunter as an antagonist. He said Harriet is the latest film alongside Jojo Rabbit to get tagged as problematic for daring to have nuanced, three-dimensional characters. Let me tell your funny-looking self something. When I said to you all in the beginning of the show that a part of the issue that we have with Cynthia Erivo is who's sending these black-looking people, there's a force behind the rise of strangers to us. That's what I mean. What is it of Forbes' business, the controversy that we had and the problems that we pointed out with facts that we knew about the movie even before we went to the movie theater? And notice that Forbes said she only had 1 single tweet from 2013. Shut up. I showed you guys not only tweets that she said, Cynthia Erivo, separate from the ones I told you about Lovey. But I showed you just one of a few of several retweets she put out about how African Americans are jealous of Africans and how we are not understanding that the very white people that we're calling racist, they're dealing with their own trauma too. You got to ask yourself, why would these white publications try to save these strangers? Because these individuals that they're caping for are people that cape for white supremacy too. Somebody talk black to me. You're playing the iconic Aretha Franklin, who one of her many songs, best known for R-E-S-P-E-C-T, respect, exactly what we're saying we're demanding of other people. We love our black brothers and sisters from around the world. Some of my biggest fans are from around the world, and I have nothing but love and respect for them. But what you will not do is disrespect us here in America. What you will not do is come here, point your fingers in our face, work with our open enemy, and begin to undermine us. And Cynthia, if you knew that the icon and goddess and legend, the queen herself, specifically requested Jennifer Hudson to play her. And clearly Jennifer Hudson is playing her now in the film. And when people ask you about it, when folks ask you how do you even feel comfortable doing that, generating all this controversy, blah, 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 we're looking at you guys. How do you feel comfortable disrespecting us? And why is it that you don't feel a need to gain the respect of black folk in America? You think it's just okay to just bust up in any environment? Y'all know I'm big on this. People that follow me and that know me, there's a law of honor that I am very big on. That's in any environment. You don't go to some environment where somebody else has paid the price, made something, built something, was the trailblazer of something, is the authority, the expert, and the mastermind behind something, and you don't bow the knee and show respect. You do it because you misunderstand universal principles of honor. And Cynthia and those of her ilk are proving the high disrespect of that. You are not lessened because you honor and you respect and you acknowledge those that have gone before you. You actually ensure your success when you do that. The reason why you have them being the Loveys of the world, the Cynthia Erivos of the world, doubling down on their disrespect of us, is because they value the opinion, the nearness, and the biscuits of White Zaddy and the Miss Anns of the world. They feel empowered because that's who sent them. That's who's putting them on covers and features. That's who's giving them the awards. And that's whose opinions and thoughts they value. Shout out to you, Selena, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you so much for tuning into this early show. There's much more I could say, but I got to go, family. Thank you so much. Be sure to share. Let everybody know that I came early today. Tomorrow, in just a few hours, ladies, I'm looking for all my sisters to meet me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, less than 24 hours. Join now. 2 ways to meet me so I can discuss the secret money in your womb. Men and women are different. Women manifest differently. Let me drop these jewels for you tomorrow. Don't miss it. 2 ways. If you join my weekly mastermind at clubvicky.com, you can join right now for the first 30 days for $1. You get in automatically. You get automatic access. If you want to get just straight access to the mastermind, no problem. Go to flynubianmastermind.com. That's flynubianmastermind.com. Thank you so much. Join me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard and follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. You are my bliss. I bow to you. I love you. I honor you. I can't wait to see all of my sisters tomorrow. Go to flynubianmastermind.com to join or join my weekly mastermind for $1 at clubvicky.com. Clubvicky.com. Hurry. Less than 24 hours. See you there.